Imagine this. You're in a small village in Tamil Nadu, surrounded by paddy fields, where the Wi-Fi signal is as rare as finding gold in your backyard. Yet, from this very place, a man wearing a lungi and riding a bicycle is leading India's most profitable startup, Zoho Corporation. With a profit of 2,700 Indian rupees crores and zero debt, Zoho stands as a beacon of bootstrapping brilliance in a world where startups are addicted to VC cash. This isn't your run-of-the-mill Silicon Valley success story. This is the tale of Sridhar Vembu, a visionary who's proving that sometimes the best way to move forward is by going back to your roots. Welcome to the AI Lib. Sridhar Vembu's story is not your typical tech founder's tale of dorm room startups or Ivy League connections. Instead, it's a journey that starts in a small, remote village in Tamil Nadu, where modern conveniences like high-speed internet or even a stable electricity supply were luxuries. Born into a farming family, Sridhar's early life was far removed from the high-paced world of technology. His father, a stenographer at the Madras High Court, moved the family to Chennai, but the roots of humility and hard work remained firmly planted in Sridhar's upbringing. Sridhar was a bright student, one of those rare individuals who excel not just in academics but in critical thinking. After acing the national exams, he secured a spot at IIT Madras, one of India's most prestigious institutions, where he studied electrical engineering. Despite his academic success, Sridhar found himself disillusioned with the conventional education system, feeling that the curriculum lacked the depth and creativity he craved. Nevertheless, he pushed through, eventually earning a PhD from Princeton University. But the plush research labs and high-paying tech jobs of the West didn't fulfill him. Unlike his peers who flocked to Silicon Valley, Sridhar's heart was set on returning to India, driven by a desire to create something meaningful that would benefit his homeland. In 1996, Sridhar and his brother Kumar Vembu co-founded AdventNet, a software company, in a small rented room in Chennai. With just 2 computers and a handful of employees, they began their entrepreneurial journey with the ambition of developing hardware products. However, reality quickly set in. They didn't have the financial resources to compete in the hardware market. It was this realization that led to their first major pivot, focusing entirely on software development. The early days were tough. They worked long hours, often through the night, to deliver software solutions that could keep their fledgling company afloat. Without any external funding or loans, every rupee earned was reinvested back into the business. This bootstrapped beginning wasn't just a phase. It set the tone for how Zoho would operate for decades to come. Despite the initial hardships, AdventNet began to carve out a niche in the market. Their first big break came when they developed software for network management, which caught the eye of Japanese customers who were looking for affordable alternatives to the expensive solutions offered by companies like HP. This contract not only provided much-needed revenue, but also validated their decision to focus on software. By 1998, just 2 years after starting, the company hit its first major milestone, $1 million in revenue. In an era where startups often depend on venture capital to fuel their growth, Zoho stands out as a rare example of a company that chose a different path, bootstrapping. For Sridhar Vembu, relying on external funding was never an option. He believed that true freedom in business comes from being self-sufficient, and that meant growing the company organically, without taking on debt or bringing in outside investors. This philosophy was not just a financial strategy. It was a mindset that permeated every aspect of Zoho's operations. The decision to bootstrap wasn't born out of necessity alone. It was a conscious choice that aligned with Sridhar's vision of building a sustainable and resilient business. While many startups are pressured by investors to deliver quick returns, often at the expense of long-term stability, Zoho was able to focus on its core mission, creating great products and delivering value to customers, without the distractions of meeting quarterly earnings targets or chasing the next round of funding. One of the most challenging periods in Zoho's history came during the dot-com bubble burst in 2000. As the Nasdaq plummeted and tech companies across the globe went bankrupt, Zoho found itself in a precarious position. Nearly 80% of their clients disappeared overnight, leaving the company in a financial crisis. However, Sridhar's disciplined approach to cash management proved to be the company's saving grace. Unlike many of their peers, Zoho had always maintained a healthy cash reserve, which allowed them to weather the storm without resorting to layoffs or drastic cost-cutting measures. Instead of panicking, Sridhar saw this as an opportunity for reflection and growth. With the market in turmoil, Zoho shifted its focus inward, investing time and resources into research and development. This period of introspection led to the creation of Manage Engine, a suite of IT management software that would go on to become one of Zoho's most successful products. By using the crisis as a catalyst for innovation, Zoho not only survived but emerged stronger, with a more diversified product portfolio. Zoho's commitment to bootstrapping also allowed it to maintain complete control over its business decisions. Unlike many startups that are at the mercy of their investors, Zoho was able to chart its own course, making decisions that were in the best interest of the company and its customers. This independence has been a key factor in Zoho's ability to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions over the years. The company's success is a testament to the power of patience and perseverance. While many of its competitors were burning through cash in a race to scale quickly, Zoho took a more measured approach, focusing on building a solid foundation before expanding. This strategy paid off in the long run, as Zoho grew into a global enterprise with over 10,000 employees and a presence in more than 180 countries. Zoho's product philosophy is as unconventional as the company itself. While most tech companies focus on building complex and expensive solutions for large enterprises, Zoho has always been about democratizing technology. Their mission is to make enterprise-grade software accessible to small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs, that traditionally couldn't afford such tools. This philosophy has been a driving force behind Zoho's product development, allowing the company to carve out a unique niche in the highly competitive software market. At the heart of Zoho's product strategy is the idea of offering high-quality software at an affordable price. This approach is rooted in Sridhar Vembu's belief that technology should empower businesses of all sizes, not just the ones with deep pockets. By focusing on affordability, Zoho has been able to tap into a vast and underserved market of SMBs, providing them with the tools they need to compete on a level playing field with larger enterprises. Zoho's products are designed with integration in mind. Rather than developing standalone applications, Zoho builds a suite of interconnected tools that work seamlessly together. This integrated approach not only enhances the user experience, but also adds value to each individual product, as customers are more likely to adopt additional Zoho tools once they see how well they work together. For example, a business that starts using Zoho CRM might soon find itself adopting Zoho Books for accounting, Zoho People for HR management, and Zoho Desk for customer support. This ecosystem of interconnected products has been a key factor in Zoho's ability to retain customers and drive long-term growth. Another cornerstone of Zoho's product philosophy is constant innovation. Unlike many companies that rest on their laurels after achieving success with a few flagship products, Zoho is always looking for ways to improve and expand its offerings. The company launches an average of 3 new products every year, ensuring that it stays ahead of the curve in a rapidly evolving industry. This relentless pursuit of innovation has allowed Zoho to remain competitive, even as tech giants like Microsoft and Salesforce continue to dominate the market. Zoho's commitment to innovation is also evident in its approach to product development. The company places a strong emphasis on customer feedback, using it to guide the development of new features and improvements. This customer-centric approach ensures that Zoho's products are always aligned with the needs of its users, helping the company build a loyal customer base. Furthermore, Zoho has leveraged its freemium model to great effect. By offering basic versions of its software for free, Zoho allows businesses to try out its products without any financial commitment. Once customers see the value that Zoho's tools bring to their operations, many choose to upgrade to paid versions, driving revenue growth. This model has been particularly effective in attracting small businesses that are cautious about investing in new technology but are willing to take the plunge once they see the benefits. In a world where software companies spend billions on marketing and customer acquisition, Zoho has taken a different route to success, one that relies heavily on the freemium model. This approach, which allows users to access a basic version of the product for free, has been a cornerstone of Zoho's strategy, enabling it to grow its user base organically and convert free users into paying customers over time. The freemium model is not a new concept, but Zoho has mastered the art of leveraging it to drive growth. By offering free versions of its software, Zoho lowers the barrier to entry for small and medium-sized businesses that might be hesitant to invest in new technology. This approach has been particularly effective in emerging markets, where budget constraints often limit the ability of businesses to adopt new tools. For these businesses, Zoho's free offerings provide a low-risk opportunity to try out the software, integrate it into their operations, and see the value it adds before making any financial commitments. What sets Zoho's freemium model apart is the seamless transition from free to paid services. Once users have integrated Zoho's tools into their daily operations and become reliant on them, the decision to upgrade to a paid version becomes almost a no-brainer. The value that Zoho's products bring, coupled with the affordable pricing of its paid tiers, makes the upgrade path smooth and compelling. This strategy has allowed Zoho to build a large and loyal customer base, many of whom started as free users. Moreover, Zoho's freemium model isn't just about giving away software for free. It's about creating a customer journey that leads to long-term relationships. The company's approach to freemium is deeply intertwined with its broader product philosophy of providing integrated, high-quality software at an affordable price. As businesses start using one Zoho product, they often find themselves exploring and adopting other products within the Zoho suite, thanks to the seamless integration and consistent user experience. This cross-selling of products is a key driver of Zoho's revenue growth, and it all starts with the freemium model. Another advantage of the freemium model is that it reduces the need for aggressive marketing and sales tactics. Instead of spending vast amounts of money on customer acquisition, Zoho lets its products speak for themselves. The free versions act as a powerful marketing tool, demonstrating the value of Zoho's software to potential customers in a way that no advertisement could. This organic growth strategy has been particularly effective in markets where word of mouth and referrals play a significant role in purchasing decisions. One of the most fascinating aspects of Zoho's business model is its use of geoarbitrage, a strategy that takes advantage of cost differentials between countries to maximize profits. By leveraging the lower costs of labor and operations in India while selling its products in higher-priced markets like the United States, Zoho has been able to offer high-quality software at prices that its competitors struggle to match. This approach has been a key factor in Zoho's ability to compete with industry giants and maintain its position as a leader in the global software market. Geoarbitrage is not a new concept, but Zoho has perfected its implementation in the tech industry. India, with its vast pool of highly skilled engineers and comparatively low wages, provides an ideal environment for software development. Zoho capitalizes on this by employing thousands of developers in India who work on creating and maintaining its extensive suite of products. These products are then marketed and sold in the United States and other developed markets, where customers are willing to pay a premium for quality software solutions. The cost savings generated by this model are significant. While competitors based in the United States or Europe might spend considerably more on salaries, office space, and other overheads, Zoho's expenses are much lower. This allows the company to pass on the savings to its customers in the form of lower prices, making Zoho's software an attractive option for small and medium-sized businesses that might not have the budget for more expensive solutions from other vendors. But Zoho's use of geoarbitrage goes beyond just cost savings. It also plays a crucial role in the company's ability to innovate. By investing in talent and infrastructure in India, Zoho has been able to build a robust R&D ecosystem that continuously churns out new products and improvements. The company's ability to launch 3 new products every year is a direct result of this strategy. With a lower cost base, Zoho can afford to experiment and innovate at a pace that many of its competitors cannot match. Furthermore, Zoho's geoarbitrage strategy has a significant impact on the local economies where it operates. By setting up offices in rural areas of India, Zoho is not only reducing its operational costs, but also creating high-quality jobs in regions that are often overlooked by other companies. This decentralization of tech jobs is part of Sridhar Vembu's broader vision of bringing prosperity to India's villages and reducing the migration of talent to urban centers. In this way, Zoho's geoarbitrage strategy is not just a business decision, but also a social mission. In an industry dominated by urban tech hubs like Silicon Valley and Bengaluru, Zoho's decision to set up operations in rural India is both unconventional and visionary. Sridhar Vembu, the man behind Zoho, is leading a quiet revolution. one that is bringing high-quality tech jobs to India's villages and proving that innovation can thrive far from the noise of big cities. This rural revolution is not just a feel-good story. It's a strategic move that has allowed Zoho to significantly reduce costs, tap into an untapped talent pool, and create a unique company culture that blends modern technology with traditional values. Zoho's rural strategy began with the establishment of its first rural office in Tenkasi, a small town in Tamil Nadu, where Sridhar himself has chosen to live and work. The decision to move operations to rural areas was driven by multiple factors, including the lower cost of living, the availability of land, and the desire to contribute to the local economy. By setting up offices in villages, Zoho is able to operate at a fraction of the cost it would incur in a major city, allowing the company to offer its software at competitive prices. But the benefits of Zoho's rural strategy go beyond just cost savings. By operating in rural areas, Zoho is tapping into a talent pool that is often overlooked by other companies. In a country as vast as India, there is no shortage of skilled workers, but many of them are based in smaller towns and villages, far from the traditional tech hubs. By bringing jobs to these areas, Zoho is not only creating employment opportunities but also helping to stem the tide of migration to cities, which often leads to overcrowding and strained infrastructure. Zoho's rural offices are more than just workplaces, they are centers of innovation. The company has invested heavily in creating a conducive work environment that fosters creativity and collaboration. Employees at Zoho's rural offices enjoy the same benefits as their urban counterparts, including access to modern amenities, healthcare, and educational opportunities. This has helped Zoho build a loyal and motivated workforce, with attrition rates far below the industry average. The rural revolution is also about more than just business for Sridhar Vembu. It's a deeply personal mission to give back to the community and create a model of development that is sustainable and inclusive. Sridhar's own lifestyle reflects this philosophy. Despite being the founder of a billion-dollar company, he lives a simple life in Tenkasi, often seen cycling to work or taking meetings from the fields surrounding his home. This down-to-earth approach has become a defining characteristic of Zoho's company culture, setting it apart from the often flashy and high-pressure environments of other tech companies. In a world where top tech companies compete fiercely for graduates from prestigious universities, Zoho has taken a radically different approach to talent acquisition. Instead of focusing solely on hiring graduates from top-tier institutions, Zoho created its own talent pipeline, Zoho University. This unique educational initiative is designed to train young people in the skills they need to succeed in the tech industry, regardless of their formal educational background. By focusing on potential rather than credentials, Zoho University is not only addressing the talent shortage, but also giving opportunities to those who might otherwise be overlooked. Zoho University was born out of necessity. As a company that shunned the conventional recruitment practices of other tech giants, Zoho found it challenging to attract top talent from elite institutions. Major players like Google, TCS, and Infosys were already deeply entrenched in these recruitment circuits, leaving little room for a company like Zoho to compete. However, Sridhar Vembu saw this as an opportunity to do something different, something that aligned with his vision of democratizing education and creating opportunities for everyone, not just the privileged few. The idea behind Zoho University is simple: provide practical, hands-on training to young people right after high school and prepare them for a career in technology. Students are selected not based on their academic achievements, but on their aptitude and willingness to learn. Once enrolled, they undergo rigorous training in programming, software development, and other technical skills, along with soft skills like communication and teamwork. The program is entirely free, and students even receive a stipend during their training, making it accessible to those from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. What sets Zoho University apart from traditional educational institutions is its focus on real-world skills. The curriculum is designed in collaboration with Zoho's engineers and is constantly updated to reflect the latest trends and technologies in the industry. This ensures that graduates are not just theoretically knowledgeable, but also practically equipped to handle the challenges of working in a fast-paced tech environment. Upon completion of the program, many students are directly absorbed into Zoho's workforce, where they continue to learn and grow as professionals. Zoho University's impact on the company's talent pipeline has been profound. Today, over 15% of Zoho's engineers come from the university, and this number is steadily increasing. These employees bring a unique perspective to the company, having been trained in an environment that emphasizes creativity, problem-solving, and adaptability. Moreover, Zoho's investment in its employees doesn't stop after they are hired. The company provides continuous learning opportunities, encouraging its workforce to keep upgrading their skills and stay ahead of the curve. But Zoho University is about more than just filling jobs. It's about creating a culture of continuous learning and growth. By focusing on potential and providing opportunities for those who might not have access to traditional higher education, Zoho is not only building a strong talent pipeline, but also making a broader impact on society. The success of Zoho University has shown that with the right training and support, anyone can succeed in the tech industry, regardless of their background. At Zoho, culture isn't just a buzzword. It's the backbone of the company's success. While many tech companies boast about their innovative cultures, Zoho lives and breathes it through a unique blend of minimalism, self-reliance, and a relentless focus on long-term thinking. This culture, deeply influenced by Sridhar Vembu's personal values, has helped Zoho foster an environment where innovation thrives and employees are empowered to do their best work. One of the most striking aspects of Zoho's culture is its emphasis on minimalism. In an industry where excess and extravagance are often celebrated, Zoho takes a different approach. Meetings are kept to a minimum, with the belief that time is better spent doing work than talking about it. Employees are encouraged to focus on the essentials, cutting out the noise and distractions that can often plague modern workplaces. This minimalist approach extends to the company's operations as well, with a focus on efficiency and sustainability over flashy office perks or elaborate corporate events. This culture of minimalism is closely tied to Zoho's philosophy of self-reliance. Rather than relying on external consultants or expensive tools, Zoho encourages its employees to find solutions in-house. This has led to the development of many of the company's internal tools and processes, which are tailored specifically to Zoho's needs. By building its own solutions, Zoho not only saves costs, but also ensures that its tools are perfectly aligned with its workflow and goals. Innovation at Zoho isn't just about creating new products. It's about constantly improving and rethinking the way the company operates. This mindset is evident in everything from product development to employee management. For example, Zoho's decision to move its operations to rural areas was not just a cost-saving measure, but also an innovative approach to solving the problem of urban congestion and high living costs. Similarly, Zoho's internal development of tools like its custom CRM and project management software is a testament to the company's commitment to continuous improvement. Sridhar Vembu's personal lifestyle also plays a significant role in shaping Zoho's culture. Despite being the founder of a billion-dollar company, Sridhar lives a life of simplicity and purpose. He resides in a small village in Tamil Nadu, far from the hustle and bustle of city life, and is often seen cycling to work or taking long walks through the fields. This lifestyle is not just a personal choice but a reflection of the values that Zoho embodies: humility, sustainability, and a focus on what truly matters. Zoho's culture also emphasizes long-term thinking, a rarity in an industry that often prioritizes short-term gains. The company is willing to invest in projects that may not yield immediate results but have the potential to create lasting value. This long-term perspective is also reflected in how Zoho treats its employees. The company provides a range of benefits, including free meals, healthcare, and education for employees and their families. These perks are not just about attracting talent. They are about building a supportive community where employees can thrive both personally and professionally. Zoho's journey has been anything but smooth. The company has faced numerous challenges over the years, from the dot-com bubble burst to the global financial crisis of 2008 and, more recently, the global health crisis. However, what sets Zoho apart is not just its ability to survive these crises, but to emerge from them even stronger. This resilience is a testament to the company's conservative financial practices, strong leadership, and a culture that prioritizes long-term thinking over short-term gains. The dot-com bubble burst in 2000 was a pivotal moment for Zoho. As tech stocks plummeted and companies went bankrupt overnight, Zoho found itself in a precarious position. Nearly 80% of its clients disappeared, leaving the company in a financial crisis. However, Zoho's conservative approach to cash management proved to be its saving grace. Unlike many of its peers, Zoho had always maintained a healthy cash reserve, which allowed it to weather the storm without resorting to layoffs or drastic cost-cutting measures. Instead of panicking, Sridhar Vembu saw this as an opportunity to focus on research and development, which led to the creation of new products that would eventually drive the company's growth. The global financial crisis of 2008 presented another significant challenge. As businesses tightened their belts and reduced spending, Zoho's revenue growth slowed. However, the company's focus on small and medium-sized businesses, which were less affected by the downturn than larger enterprises, helped it navigate the crisis. Zoho's commitment to providing affordable software solutions for these businesses paid off, as many companies turned to Zoho's products as a cost-effective alternative to more expensive enterprise software. Perhaps the most significant test of Zoho's resilience came during the global health crisis. As the world adapted to new realities and businesses scrambled to maintain operations, Zoho once again demonstrated its ability to thrive in the face of adversity. The company quickly pivoted to support remote work, offering its software for free to businesses affected by the situation. This move not only helped struggling companies, but also reinforced Zoho's reputation as a customer-centric organization. Despite the economic uncertainty caused by the global health crisis, Zoho maintained its commitment to its employees. While many companies resorted to layoffs and salary cuts, Zoho retained all its employees and even provided additional support in the form of food, medicine, and housing. This focus on employee well-being helped maintain morale and productivity, ensuring that Zoho could continue to innovate and serve its customers during a challenging time. Zoho's ability to survive and thrive amidst crises is a result of its conservative financial practices and strong leadership. By avoiding debt and maintaining a healthy cash reserve, Zoho has been able to navigate economic downturns without sacrificing its long-term goals. This financial prudence, combined with a culture that values innovation and employee well-being, has allowed Zoho to emerge from each crisis stronger and more resilient. As Zoho looks to the future, it faces the challenge of scaling its operations while staying true to its core values. With over 10,000 employees, a presence in more than 180 countries, and a product portfolio that spans over 45 applications, Zoho has already achieved remarkable success. However, the company's growth ambitions are far from over. Sridhar Vembu envisions a future where Zoho continues to expand globally while also deepening its roots in India, particularly in rural areas. One of Zoho's primary goals for the future is to increase its revenue share in India. Currently, only about 10 to 15% of Zoho's total revenue comes from India, with the majority coming from the United States and other developed markets. Sridhar Vembu aims to increase this share to 25 to 30% by focusing on small and medium-sized businesses in India. To achieve this, Zoho plans to launch more localized products and services tailored to the specific needs of Indian businesses. This expansion will also involve increasing Zoho's presence in rural areas, where the company believes there is significant untapped potential. Zoho's commitment to rural development is not just about business. It's about creating a more equitable society. Sridhar Vembu's vision for the future includes creating more jobs in rural areas and providing opportunities for young people who might not have access to traditional education or employment. Zoho plans to build more rural offices, following the model of its successful operations in Tenkasi and Renegunta. These offices will not only help Zoho reduce operational costs, but also contribute to the economic development of rural communities. Innovation will continue to be a driving force behind Zoho's growth. The company is already exploring new technologies, such as artificial intelligence and machine learning, to enhance its product offerings. Zoho's ability to stay ahead of the curve in a rapidly evolving industry will be crucial to its future success. The company's commitment to launching new products and improving existing ones will ensure that it remains competitive in the global software market. Zoho's future also involves a continued focus on sustainability. As the company scales, it is mindful of the environmental impact of its operations. Zoho is exploring ways to reduce its carbon footprint, from using renewable energy sources to minimizing waste in its offices. This commitment to sustainability is not just about meeting regulatory requirements. It's about aligning with Zoho's broader values of responsibility and long-term thinking. Scaling with purpose also means maintaining Zoho's unique company culture. As the company grows, there is a risk of losing the close-knit, innovative environment that has been a hallmark of Zoho's success. Sridhar Vembu is keenly aware of this and is taking steps to preserve Zoho's culture of minimalism, self-reliance, and long-term thinking. This includes continuing to hire from Zoho University, promoting from within, and ensuring that employees at all levels are aligned with the company's values. So, what do you think? Is Zoho's unconventional path the secret to its success? Or could this approach be a blueprint for the next generation of startups? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Check out the videos appearing on your screen right now for more insights and stories from the world of technology. This is the AI Lib. Stay tuned.